Hi, I'm Adam and welcome to Making Dollars and Cents at the Box Office. Audiences certainly got out to the movies this weekend, huh? Yeah? How many film blogs have made that joke? All of them. All of them have made that joke. Anyway, let's race into this week's box office numbers. Get Out took the #1 spot at the movies this weekend, pushing Lego Batman into spot #2 with $19 million for the plastic superhero, but that's really not too shabby considering it was its third weekend. Get Out, on the other hand, had a minuscule budget of $4.5 million, and it raked in $33.3 million its opening weekend, which obviously makes it a monetary success because, math. But the true victory lies in its critical response. Get Out held a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes after 139 reviews, which is some of the best in the website's history, and now it still holds a 99% because some person decided to write a negative review. Now, the reason for Get Out's success isn't in its small budget, or even really in its positive word of mouth. It's a masterpiece of a horror film that was directed by Jordan Peele of Key & Peele sketch comedy fame, where an interracial couple visits her parents in the rich white suburbs and encounter a terror as old as time, racism. The cast is perfect and every single performance is memorable and terrifying. The score is icy and slithering, and every single moment in the script is calculated and executed with precision and confidence. Jordan Peele's writing and directing in this film are on a tier amongst horror titans like Romero, Craven, and even Kubrick, and this is his directorial debut. It's clear that he believes wholeheartedly in the message of this film, while he's not losing sight of the surface absurdity of the premise. It's taking itself seriously, but not at the same time. It's kind of like the whole attitude of the movie is, but really though. Okay, moving on though, since I could probably talk about Get Out for hours, and I just might, so keep an eye out for a longer review coming later. But let's take a look at the other newcomers. Rock Dog and Collide each performed pitifully this weekend, bringing in only $3.7 and $1.5 million each respectively. Critics, however, were kinder to the canine, chalking it up to delightful entertainment for younger viewers, even if parents or anyone else would have to grit their teeth to get through it. But there's no denying it though, everyone would rather see the Lego Batman movie a second or third or fourth time rather than pay any money to see Rock Dog. Collide, on the other hand, didn't get so lucky with a rotten 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, it had a great cast, but again, actors do nothing for your film if the story isn't there. Alright, looking ahead to this weekend, however, Before I Fall falls into theaters this weekend, giving us a sort of millennial Groundhog Day of sorts. Before I Fall stars the adorable Zoe Deutsch as a mean high school girl who relives her last day on Earth over and over and over, and she looks nothing like Bill Murray. And though it's not clear why from the trailer that she keeps being reincarnated, I don't know. Is she learning an important lesson before advancing onto the afterlife? Is she becoming a better person while trying to avoid her death? I guess that's what you'll have to watch the movie to find out. And if you do see it, let me know what happens, because I will not be seeing it. I'll be seeing Logan this weekend instead. Logan is reportedly the final Hugh Jackman as Wolverine film in the X-Men franchise, but we'll see because we all know what money can do. But anyway, he's apparently hanging up his adamantium claws once and for all after paying the character for 17 years. This installment takes place in a post-apocalyptic near future where New Mutants haven't been born in 2 decades, and Wolverine is basically Johnny Cash, just wallowing in hopelessness and hanging out with a slowly dying but still very bald Professor X. But when a mysterious little girl with striking similarities to Logan shows up, even though she doesn't have the sideburns, he's drawn back into the chaos to protect her. And judging by the trailer and with how incredible James Mangold's 2013 The Wolverine was, this could end up being the best X-Men film yet. And lastly, The Shack comes to theaters this weekend to inspire us to continue on in the face of tragedy. This faith-based film shares its title with its source book, which was a hit among Christians and non-Christians alike back in 2007. It tells the story of a father's struggle after the kidnapping and murder of his young daughter. The man, played by Sam Worthington, then receives a mysterious letter telling him to return to the shack in the woods where the murder took place. And when he does, he meets a woman played by Octavia Spencer and a few other people who look to be more than they seem. Now, continuing from Gavin Stone's Step in the Right Direction, stepping stone, if you will, for faith-based cinema, this looks like it will please the faithful and intrigue a few others, enough to be a small hit among more than just the family Christian bookstore crowd. Well, that's all for this week. If you like this, hit subscribe, like or comment if you want to join the conversation, and we won't see you next week, but we'll see you the following week on Making Dollars and Cents at the Box Office.